Front brakes on a 2012 Chrysler 200. First, jack it up, jack stands, take off the tire. You got two 14mm bolts on the back of the caliper. Take those two off and pull your caliper off. There's your two caliper bolts. The one with the plastic on the tip goes on top, the other one on the bottom. Remove your brake pads, and then we're gonna remove this bracket. There's two bolts back here, 18mm, right there. You take those off and you can take this bracket off. So once you got that bracket off, the rotor should just slide off. Might need a little hammer to tap it off, but it'll just slide off this little hub right here. Now this hub gets rusted, so go ahead and clean it with some brake clean and put some anti-seize on it before you put your new rotor on. New rotor, you want to spray it with brake clean and wipe it down. They tend to have some goop on it, so you want to get it all clean. Now just slide your new rotor on that hub the opposite way if you took the old rotor off. Now with your bracket, spray it down with brake clean, clean it up a little bit, put your new hardware clips on there and wipe them down with a little bit of anti-seize. You just want to put the anti-seize right there where the brake pads slide on. Now you're going to install your bracket back. Make sure you get anti-seize on your rotor, you clean it off. You don't want that on your brake pads. Now you're going to use an old brake pad, put it on the piston of the caliper, put a C-clamp on there and start twisting it down until that piston is compressed. Now slide your new brake pads on your clips right there, and then you'll install your caliper back. Before you install your caliper, wipe down those bolts and put some new anti-seize on them. Almost forgot, don't forget to put your little noise makers on there. That's what tells you when your brake pads are getting low. Start to squeak. Tighten down your two 14mm bolts, wipe everything down, put your tire on, and then we'll pump the brakes. So now we'll go in here, we'll pump the brakes a couple times. The first time should go all the way down. 2 times, 3 times. Just pump it a couple times till it gets hard. So it's good now. Now we'll go check the brake fluid level. And we're good. It's full. Press that little thing down, tighten it back up, and go test drive. Make sure it sounds good, stops good, and you're done.